For those of you that want to save money, we can offer the Credit Cloud Lite. The Credit Cloud Lite does not have all the features that are bigger version Credit Money Machine Cloud, but it still have the essential features that you need to extract and assign letters and reasons and types automatically, and even process second rounds and third rounds and further rounds automatically. So here we have a super calendar that synchronizes with the task manager at the front and the dashboard, and it works like this. Here is the contacts area, contacts list, and you can control, statuses and find them all. For example, I want to find active clients, I can do like this and find them all. So we're gonna add one fake contact here. So I'm gonna put Harry Smith, right? I'm just gonna put up a little bit of fake data, and I'm gonna put an email here just to have something. These are what we're going to request from the client directly. Okay, so so I'm not gonna enter any of these. Even the address can be requested automatically from the portal. So I'm gonna save it, and I could right now do the portals and stuff, but I'm not gonna do it for to be brief. So I'm gonna go to the dispute center. So notice that we came from the dashboard. Okay, so it was one click. We're here in the contacts. Now I'm gonna go to the dispute center here, and to extract disputes you need to copy either identity IQ report or the privacy guard report. Okay, and either one of those two, and I have a sample here that I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna paste it. Okay, so I paste that and click extract disputes. Pretty much that's all you need to do. The rest will be done automatically, and it will extract all the, in this case, 41 disputes, and you can see that have been classified. We are here: inquiries, collections, judgments, charge-off, etc. And here we have the reason. Okay, automatically assigned. You can select a different one just by clicking on it, but but we have the default, and you can change the default. The letters, the creditors, the account, these are blank because they are inquiries, but here we have the accounts, the date for the inquiries, the date open, and one line per bureau. This is important to you as opposed to other software that use check boxes. This one has one line per dispute, so that means that you are going to preserve the line of communication, and we're going to see that in a second. The line of communication with creditors and credit bureaus. You have a very easy way even to work with creditors and to produce even envelopes and stuff. You can manipulate the data. For example, I don't want to I'm going to omit the inquiries, because I want to work without inquiries for the first round. Okay, so that's that. It's as simple as that. You can manipulate many ways the data here, and I'm going to print selected disputes. That's all. It's one click. It's one click, and the letters are created and group them together, and I'm gonna see the letters printed. So these are the letters now. Okay, I didn't enter the social security, that's why it's not there, but in real life obviously we needed to enter the social security. And here you can download it or print it directly to your printer, download it to your hard drive. And also here we can print envelopes. That's pretty nice. And now we can post the portal. Okay, so I'm posting the portal for this client, and I can email the portal to the client, or in this case I'm gonna view the portal only, And here you see, for example, that it has the agreement, and it has the data that I could enter here, right? So I could enter the social. This should have been done before, but I didn't do it before. But anyway, but I could put something like this, and I can enter here payment information, whatever, sign it, and then we have also another things that are required by law: the consumer rights, and the right to cancel contract in duplicate as required by law. And so we sign it, and that's it. And now it disappear. It leaves these other things. So for example, the person in this example, I didn't do it that way, but the person would have entered their login information, okay, and then you see it disappears also, and then it can send you the documents. So that means that if I'm here, if I go back to the contact, okay, so I'm gonna go back. By the way, I can go to the current contact, which is useful, especially when you have thousands of clients. So it's useful to go to the right one right away, as opposed to a huge list. You see that the agreement was received, as well as the login information here, right? So and then also the documents will be here. In this case, only the agreement, because no other thing we sent. But we have the agreement here that we can see. Okay, and here we have it. This is the agreement. You don't have unlimited different type of agreements that you create, but the most important thing is that we have the signatures and the information, the IP, the timing, you know. And also now I'm gonna show you how I can process the second round with this. Very simple indeed. For example, let's pretend that I received the responses, and this is, yes, obviously totally so I'm gonna select these 5. Very easy to do in this program as opposed to other software. So let's say that I received the responses from this, and I got 2 deletions, right? And I have 3 things that were verified. Okay, so I only need to click this button. So you see I have this letter, etc. So I only need to click this button to process the second round. That's it. The 3 letters that were in progress, now they are no change, and the 3 new letters were created, and you see it assigned a different letter here for the second round, and you see that is B, so you know that is the second round. And if it was the third round, for example, so let's pretend that that these 3 came the next month. Next month I came and they were verified, so they were not deleted. I can click again. It's as simple as that. I can click again, and by the way, when you download the credit report, it can compare automatically and do all this automatically. I'm doing it semi-automatically right now because I don't have another report to do in the future. So, but I'm doing it semi-automatically. But it will be automated, totally automatic when you download the next month. So that's really simple. So right now I'm pretending that this is the third month, so the 3 in progress went to no change, and now we have 3 more to do. And as you can see, created a new letter, this one, which is working on the Metro 2 system, disputing the parameters that by law, in this case, yes, 1 parameter. We don't want to do all parameters because we want to can keep sending emails on, disputes until it gets deleted. So, but the point is that you see this disputing the account number and the letter that is different. So this will be the third round. We see it here, and that's pretty much that. In this particular case, I could have posed the portal again, etc. if I wanted to, and then the follow-up date is set automatically. So that means that if I have all the clients here, for example, I can see the follow-up date, and let's say that I want only the active clients, for example. Very easy to select, but I can sort by follow-up and see which one is the next one to take care of. And here we have information about the affiliates and even a small commission system. Nothing very special, but commission system in case that you pay commissions to affiliates and stuff like that. So that's pretty much, very simple software. You have a word processor here to have your letters, etc. And your tasks can be recurrent tasks. For example, right? So let's say that I have the same. I didn't put this person Harry as an active client, but it would be so simple. And then I can add a task, for example, to remind me about payments. So for example, I need to charge services, for example, and then I can put it a high priority, and then I can I don't need a time to do that, but I would need a recurrency every month. Will be a good idea. I'm gonna leave it as you can stop it. If you're gonna charge 6 months, you can stop it in 6 months or whatever, or in this case I'm gonna leave it like that, including today. So I'm gonna save it, and what happens now is that I'm gonna have it in the calendar, but also here, you see, as a reminder. Obviously when I finish the reminder, I delete it, but still I have the next month, etc. And I can go directly also to the dispute center from here. So if the client calls or something, and it's possible to go right there, and notice that it came to exactly the same position that I was. All this is saving of time, so you can print your proof of IDs, etc., etc. You can do a credit audit also for the client. You can put your own notes here and print the credit audit. All this is in the Lite version, and so now it's creating the credit audit that you can control, so you can have potentially unlimited credit audits or different texts that sometimes you want to change for whatever reason. And so here obviously it's going to be your logo, not ours. And so here is the information of the client, etc. And this is very to the point. It's not like even though you can put this with 100 pages, but no one's reads that. So this one is and by the way, when you import for example from Identity Queue, it will put the codes there. I didn't have the codes here, so you can do it manually because I did it from this test, but so potentially it's possible to add it manually. And okay, and the first, so kind of in the future, whatever it is, and then you save them. So now when you post the portal, for example, or a credit audit, is going to be there. I'm going to post the portal this time to show it, and so it will be there. And so I'm going to view it. You can email it to your client, and you see, so we have here the improvements and stuff and the summary, and also when the client goes here to the status, can see the status of all the disputes that you're doing for him or her, color coded, and can search, which is an important feature. Also, they can send you some documents here, whatever, as appropriate, maybe the responses from credit bureaus, or ask you questions, or we have also a small education database for your clients, and a way for your clients to refer you deals too. And also, if you have Spanish clientele, the client can put it in Spanish and understand everything, or they can put it in Polish and understand nothing. So that's that. Those are the essential features in the Credit Cloud Lite, our most inexpensive software. Thanks.